Before 2024, not a lot of people knew about Lamine Yamal, the kid who was blessed by Messi himself. Yamal's performance at the 2024 Euros was something. No doubt his impact in the team significantly helped Spain win the competition.
Are the champions of Europe again.
But imagine what it's like to be a teenage football prodigy juggling school and a professional career. As a rising star at 17 who's not only making headlines on the pitch, but also excelling in the classroom. How does he do it? From early morning workouts to school studies and evening matches. Join us as we explore the daily routine of this extraordinary young athlete. Lamine was born Lamine Yamal Nasroui Ibana on the 13th of July 2007 in Esplugues de Llobregat, located in the Barcelona metropolitan area of Catalonia, Spain, to an Equatorial mother and a Moroccan father. His parents, however, separated when Yamal was just 3 years old, but both remained present through his childhood. Yamal's mother moved with the child to Granollers, where Yamal started playing football at the local club La Torreta at the age of 4. But with his father in Mataró, Yamal often went to visit and spent most of his time in Rocafonda, a neighbourhood the teenager is very fond of. Ever wondered about that goal celebration he does? It represents the number 304, the last 3 digits of Rocafonda's postal code. At the age of 6, Yamal was scouted by FC Barcelona and got invited to train at La Masia, signing for the club in 2014 and moving to Barcelona to live and train at the academy. At La Masia, the kid was soon regarded as one of the academy's best prospects. So it was no surprise when, at age 15, Yamal was selected by Barcelona coach Xavi Hernandez to train with the first team in September 2022. Yamal made his first team debut on April 29, 2023, replacing Gavi in the 83rd minute of a 4-0 victory against Real Betis and becoming the youngest player to appear for Barcelona's first team since the 15-year-old Armando Sagui back in 1922. On August 20th, 2023, Lamine made his first start for Barca in a 2-0 victory over Cadiz. What is unbelievable is that, as he was subbed off in the 85th minute, he received a standing ovation from the opposition fans.
Listen to this. I'm saying nothing. Lamine Yamal and this respect.
And it gets better. In this next starting appearance, Yamal was named man of the match after contributing to 2 goals scored by Gavi and Robert Lewandowski in a 4-3 victory over Villarreal, his first of many man of the match awards. Later that year, the kid received an inaugural Golden Boot award, given to the best young footballer in Europe under the age of 21. Unfortunately, Yamal was not even present at the ceremony due to school. On January the 11th, 2024, Yamal scored in a 2-0 win over Osasuna in the semi-final of the Supercopa de España, becoming, at 16 years and 102 days, the youngest player to score in the Supercopa. 2 weeks later, he scored in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals against Athletic Bilbao, becoming the youngest goalscorer in the competition's history. Lamine Yamal has now become the youngest player to do everything. The youngest player to record an assist in La Liga, the youngest score for Barcelona and in La Liga, the youngest to feature for Barcelona in El Clasico, the youngest to score a brace in La Liga, the youngest to register more than 10 goal contributions in La Liga, the youngest player named in a starting lineup of the UCL, and the youngest player to play in the knockout phase. But that's all just at the club level. Lamine Yamal was a youth international for Spain, having played for the Spanish under-15 and under-16 squads. When he was barely 16, he received his first senior international call-up for the UEFA Euro 2024 qualifiers and became the youngest player and goalscorer for Spain, and is also the youngest goalscorer in a Euro qualifying match. On June 7th, 2024, he was selected for the Euros 2024 tournament, becoming the youngest player to feature in the tournament, the youngest player to provide an assist, and the youngest player to feature in the knockout phase. He scored Spain's first goal in the 2-1 semi-final victory against France on July 9th, with a curling strike from outside the penalty area, becoming the youngest goalscorer in the history of the Euros. At the end of UEFA Euro 2024, Yamal was named UEFA Euro 2024 Young Player of the Tournament, and Spain's 2-1 victory against England in the final made him the youngest player to win the Euros. He assisted fellow winger Nico Williams for Spain's first goal in the final, also making him the youngest player to register a goal involvement in a major tournament final. I told you he was the youngest to do everything. But with stardom at such a young age and still having to deal with high school, you've got to wonder what Lamine Yamal's daily routine is like. As a typical Muslim, Yamal starts his day with his early morning prayer, and then goes for a jog while listening to music, after which he does some personal fitness exercises. At around 7:30 am, the youngster heads down to the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper, FC Barcelona's state-of-the-art training ground located in Sant Joan d'Espí, for a training session with the other players, where he gets to hang with his favourite teammates, Balde and Fermín.
El teu millor amic dins de l'equip?
Per mi no Balde.
Per mi?
Gavi o Lamine.
That's amore.
But before training, nutrition is very important, especially for a young professional footballer like Yamal. Breakfast lays the foundation for maintaining high energy levels and performance throughout the day. His breakfast is usually composed of oats served with fruits or nuts for sustained energy, and whole grain breads with toppings like avocado, lean proteins or eggs. He also takes fruits such as bananas, berries and oranges as desserts, in their natural forms or as smoothies or yogurt for vitamins and quick energy. After breakfast, he heads down to the training ground. He's usually among the first to get there, but the last to leave the pitch, which is not surprising when you think about it. After he arrives at the training ground, the youngster undergoes medical checks together with the rest of his teammates and attends team meetings from 8 am to 8:30 am. He also does some warm-up and stretching routines under the guidance of fitness coaches. Proper training begins at 9 am to 11:30 am. Intensive training sessions led by the coaching staff. This includes tactical drills, ball work, and possibly practice matches. The kid needs his rest, so from 11:30 to 12 pm, Lamine does light cool-down exercises and recovery routines. Now it's lunchtime. After so much hard work, the lad needs to be fed to replenish the energy lost. By noon, lunch is served at the training facility for Yamal and his teammates. The meal typically contains a balanced mix of protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. So lunch can vary from grilled chicken with rice and fresh salad to fish accompanied with some pasta and fresh fruits as desserts, and even whole grain bread with avocado. From 1 pm to 3 pm is his recovery period, during which he is free to do things for leisure, which may include physiotherapy, ice baths, or relaxation sessions. Let's not forget Yamal is still a high school student, a dedicated one at that, or at least as dedicated as his schedule allows him to be. So while he's at the training centre and able to attend classes in person, he participates in virtual classes. He also uses this relaxation period for his homework and study when possible. So much for being a world-renowned football prodigy. By late afternoon, he engages in individual or small group sessions with his teammates, focusing on physical conditioning or improving specific skills and technical drills, such as weak foot training. It's no wonder he can use both feet so well on the pitch. By sunset, Yamal is open to optional activities, which may be football related, such as additional gym work, swimming, or personal. As much as physical health is important, emotional health also plays a very relevant component in a person's overall health as well as general performance. So during this period, the already exhausted star enjoys quality time with his rumoured girlfriend, Alex Padille. They make video calls and talk at length about their day. By twilight, Yamal is home with his family, relaxing while enjoying dinner and spending quality time. After dinner, from 8 pm to 10 pm, is free time for his personal activities, rest and recreation. An athlete needs at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep to function well the next day. So finally, by 10 pm, the prodigy is asleep, relaxing only to get on his feet by dawn and start the process all over again. Hectic, right? But the rising star can balance all this so far. He doesn't neglect his study at all. At the 2024 Euros, Yamal had taken along with him some school books and was frequently seen attending online classes and doing some homework during his free time and days off. Lamine Yamal's daily routine shows his ability to handle being a professional footballer as well as a good student. Can't be easy, but hey, that's the price of having so much talent at such a young age. Some people say he's the next Messi. But what do you think about Lamine Yamal? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. See you around.